teach you other three forms of present tense. But before I start, I would like to recapitulate our previous topic, that is simple present tense. I have already taught you. What is simple present tense? Simple present tense shows a simple action at a time. What do you mean by action? Action means jump, play, read, laugh, eat, etc., which we call as verb in English. Verb is of three types: present, past, and past participle. In simple English, we call them V1, V2, and V3. In the same way, time is also of three types: present, past, and future. Simply, we can call it now, then, and later. Now here, present or V1, present tense or V1 is of two types: singular and plural. Singular verb is plays, plural verb is play. In the same way, laughs, laugh, reads, read, goes, go. But past tense, which is also known as V2, played, V3, played. Play, plays, play, played, played. Generally, we only write three forms like go, went, gone. But why this V1 has two parts, singular and plural? Because of subject. For example, we play. Here, we, which is subject, is plural. That's why verb is also plural. In second sentence, she plays. She, which is subject, which is singular. She means one person. So, singular verb is used. Singular verb. Next sentence, they play. They is subject. Subject is plural. They means many. So, they play. Play is plural verb. So, when we use they, which is plural, which is subject, verb also becomes plural. Next example, my mother plays. My mother is subject, which is single. So, plays is also singular. In the same way, next sentence, if we expand the sentence, object is also added here. He plays cricket. He is subject, plays verb, cricket object. He subject single. He means only one person. Plays is also singular. Plays, singular verb. So when we use singular subject, verb also becomes singular. So that's why I have given you these forms of verb, so that you do not commit mistake while using them. Now, simple present tense has some uses like habits. Words which tell habits are daily, generally, seldom, never, always, sometimes. Like some examples are: I play cricket. I play cricket every day. We can add every day also. Every day. I drink milk daily. Or I never play cricket. In the same way, I always study. Next, barking dogs seldom bite. Sometimes I watch movie. So all these words tell us about some habit. So when any sentence tells us about habit, we use simple present tense. Next, general truth. General truth means universal truth. We cannot make any changes. So the earth is round. We cannot say that earth is triangular or rectangular. Earth is always round. We can't make any changes. In the same way, the sun sets in the west. It cannot set in the east. So we can't make any changes. In the same way, honey is sweet. We can't say that honey is bitter or honey is sour. So these are general truths. Now next is exclamatory sentences. The sentences which have some exclamation, like here comes the bus, there she goes. So exclamatory sentences which start with here and there. In the same way, quotations. All the quotations like hard work leads to success. Leads is the present, simple present tense. In the same way, there are many quotations where we use only simple present tense. Next is future events with fixed timetable, like the train arrives at 5:20 p.m. Or we can say that other examples are there, that the next flight is at 7 p.m. So we always use simple present tense. Next is subordinate clauses. What do you mean by clauses? Like sentences, if you work hard, you will pass. If you work hard, you will pass. So this sentence has two clauses. The main clause is you will pass, whereas secondary clause, that is if you work hard, is subordinate clause which depends upon main clause. So when we have such kind of clauses, we use simple present tense. Similarly, if you come late, you will be absent in the class. Or if you speak loudly, you will be punished. Similarly, there are so many sentences where subordinate clause is having simple present tense. Now our next topic is present continuous tense. What is present continuous tense? Like it shows an action which is still going on. Going on means still we are doing. For example, I am playing. Here, I am playing. Am playing shows continuous tense, means you are still playing. Other examples are like I am dancing, I am singing, I am playing, already given here. I am jumping, I am laughing, etc. It has certain rules. Rule number 1, an action going on at the time of speaking. When you are speaking and doing action also, that is continuous, present continuous tense. For example, like I am teaching, so I can say that I am teaching. And you are learning, so you can say we are learning. Rule number 2, a temporary action which is not happening at the time of speaking. A temporary means which you were doing but not now doing, and you have taken some break. After, again you will start. After the break you will again start. Like I am reading David Copperfield. David Copperfield is the name of a book and you are reading it, but you cannot complete it within 1 day or 2 days. It will take several days, so you are giving some break and then again you start reading. So you can say that I am reading David Copperfield. Rule number 3, an action already planned but will take place in near future. You have planned for an action, but it will take near future, means within 1 or 2 days. Like, I am going to the cinema tonight. You have planned for cinema in the morning, and you have declared also that today, means tonight, I am going to watch a movie. So here you have already planned, but you are declaring it to others. Like, you are going to watch movie tonight. You declared in the morning. My uncle is arriving tomorrow. Your uncle is on the way and he is arriving tomorrow. You already know it. Means it is already planned. You know it about it, and you are declaring that your uncle is arriving tomorrow. Now, words which are used in this present continuous tense are still now. Still now I am reading. Am reading. Nowadays. Nowadays everyone is preparing for exam. Preparing for exam. Everyone is preparing. So continuous tense. These days. These days everybody is taking precautions to go out because of corona. So all these examples show that this is present continuous tense. Now we have next topic, present perfect tense. What is present perfect tense? It shows an action which is finished at the time of speaking. When you speak, then only action is finished. There we say present perfect tense. For example, I have played means I have finished playing. When you speak and you say I have played, means you have finished your playing. Now it has certain rules. Rule number 1, an action that has just completed means action which is just completed. Like, he has just gone out. He has just gone out. Second example, my teacher has just arrived. When we use the word just, it means the action has completed when you are speaking. Rule number 2, an action began in the past but still continues. An action you have started earlier but still you are doing. Like, I have not eaten anything since morning. Means since morning you could not eat anything. So there we are using perfect tense, present perfect tense, that is have not eaten. Now you can see that with this tense we are using V3, verb 3, that is past participle. She has not visited her aunt since Monday. Now, since Monday, she could not go to her aunt house. She could not see her aunt. So here we have seen that since is used. In these sentences where the action began in the past but still continues, we use since. Now rule number 3, a past action which has effect in the present. An action which started in earlier but still it has effect. That action, like I have stopped smoking, means I was smoking earlier but now I have stopped. It means now I am healthy. Second sentence, I have finished. Here I have stopped smoking. Next, I have finished my work, means now I am free. Rule number 4, to express past actions whose time is not given. Like, nobody knows about the time of those actions, but those actions started in the past. He has been to Japan. When and for how long, nobody knows. So there we use he has been to Japan. Now rule number 5, never used with adverbs of past time. Here the word adverb is yesterday. What is adverb here? This yesterday is adverb. Adverb of past. Yesterday shows past time. So we never use has gone with the adverb, past adverb. We use went. So he went. If we say he has gone to Kolkata yesterday, that would be wrong. Rather, we can use went. He went to Kolkata yesterday. So it is never used with adverbs of past time. So these are the rules. What is the rule number 1? An action that has just completed. When you are speaking, then only the action is completed. There we use present perfect tense. Next, an action began in the past but still continues. Means earlier you started doing something but still you are doing. That is, there we use present perfect tense. That is, I have not eaten anything since morning. In the same way, a past action which has effect in the present means still you think or still you find that action has some effect. Like I have stopped smoking means there is some benefit because you have stopped smoking. Now you are healthy. So it is not used with past adverb. So these are the rules. Now our next topic is present perfect continuous. What do you mean by present perfect continuous? An action continuously going on. An action continuously going on. For example, she has been reading since morning. Means she has started reading in the morning and till now she is reading. So we can use here the word since. We don't know how much time she has spent. So we are using since. When we are not particular about the time, that how much time she has spent for reading, we use since. Now it has only one rule, that is an action began in the past but still going on. Means an action began in the past means not very far of past but recent past. Like he has been sleeping for 5 hours. Not much time, only 5 hours. So he has been sleeping for a long time. That is 5 hours means still sleeping. At the time of sleeping, at the time of speaking also, he is sleeping. So we can say that he has been sleeping for 5 hours. Suppose somebody asks that since how long he is sleeping. So you can say that he has been sleeping for 5 hours because still he is sleeping. Now second sentence is they have been playing since 4 o'clock. Here we don't know that how much time they have spent for playing. So we can say that since 4 o'clock. But here we know that how much time is spent, that is 5 hours. So we can use 4. But where we are not particular about the time, that how much time is spent, there we use since. So here in this present perfect continuous, 2 words are used, that is for and since. So that's all for this video. Goodbye.